Last week I shot this cabin as part of a new build yacht shoot. Unfortunately, the owner was taking delivery that afternoon and the boat wasn't quite finished, so we had to get on and shoot it as is. As you can see, there's some vents missing under this bunk because supply chain issues or something. So in Fusion 360, to quickly knock up some vents, 400 by 100 looks about the right proportions. Doesn't really matter. Rounding the corners, holes for screws, and extrude 4mm, feels about right. Make a key to cut out the slots and fillet the corners. Precisely guesstimate the position of the slot and use array function to make some more. Duplicate across, then remove them. Add some Phillips screws from the McCann car catalogue. Scale it to look about right and position using a line. Make a copy of it and drag it down. While watching the footage to make this voiceover, I realised that rather than making 6 screws and moving them and positioning them, I could have used the array tool again. Anyway, that's done. Save as an OBJ. In FSpy, open the photo and move the locating lines onto perspective lines in the original photograph so that FSpy can do its thing. FSpy creates a file we can import into Blender that will align a virtual camera with the same focal length and perspective as was used to make the photo. In Blender, I import the FSpy file, have a quick look around to make sure everything's looking about right, and then do the usual Blender thing and delete the default cube, plus default camera and default light. Bring in the vent OBJ, scale, rotate, align, duplicate, align, until I've got 2 vents about where they need to be. Add a couple of area lights, fiddle with them for a while till they're having the desired effect. More power, less power, more power, I don't know. I'll be doing some fiddling in Photoshop, so it doesn't really matter. It's mostly about getting the amount of light feeling right. There is a shadow in the corner, so I wanted it to be more to the right than to the left. I don't have time to re-watch YouTube tutorials on Blender materials, so I'm just going to add a very basic grey material to everything. I'm just trying to cover something that would have been noticed with something that hopefully won't be noticed. In render properties, I set the render engine to cycle so that we get the transparent option in the film tab and hit the render button. Save render as a PNG with RGBA color space checked so we get the transparency. A stands for alpha, so we need that for the transparency. Open the PNG in Photoshop and drag onto the cabin photo holding Shift so it aligns exactly. An adjustment layer or two to match the tones. Mask out the cushion. A little bit of shadow for the cushion using the burn tool, and there you have it.